Hey everyone, One Big Boss here, and I got some news regarding a new decision from Capcom and the next stage of development for the future of the company. Now, it's come to no surprise that Capcom hasn't been the company we all knew and loved growing up as a kid. And we cannot forget that they have brought us some of the most influential and amazing game series of all time. But now, they have a plan to go into the mobile gaming business and drop 4 million yen on a deal that they're working on right now. For those of you who don't know, that is about $40 million of US money right there. That's what 4 million yen would translate into. Now, honestly, I don't know how to react to this, quite frankly, because, you know, I didn't think Capcom could do anything else that would make me freak out like this, but they have. Yet again, I've been proven wrong yet again by this company. Now, over the last 5 to 6 years, we've seen many game series from Capcom just go downhill fast, or games that were amazing in the early 2000s and now are just gone. Just a memory, like dust in the wind kind of thing. And then we can't forget about the whole DLC stuff that was happening. They thought that was a good business idea, the DLC was way of the future, that backfired big time. But what I want to know is, what makes them think that this is a good idea, this whole mobile thing? Now, mobile stuff in America, it's a lot different than it is in Japan. In America, from what I've noticed, when you go to Walmarts, restaurants, any kind of places like where parents bring their children, when they can't either control their children, or they don't know how to raise their children, or they just don't want to deal with them, they give them like their brand new expensive iPhone or their iPads and their tablets and stuff, and they're playing games like Angry Birds and all these other weird stuff on there because they don't know how to communicate with their kids and take care of them. But in Japan, that's not the case. Japan's mobile is actually pretty good. They actually, you know, like I guess it's really a big thing, but that's always how Japan has been. The electronics, the handhelds were always a bigger thing over there than they were anywhere else in America, or in the world for that matter. But I just don't understand what makes them think that this is going to sell outside of Japan. I don't even think it's going to sell that well in Japan either, because, like I said, Candy Crush got lucky, you know, Angry Birds got pretty lucky too, but if you remember in the past, they put out Resident Evil mobile games, and they weren't really that good at all. I can't even say they were decent enough or fun enough to play. But the proof was there that those didn't work, but they're still trying a method now that proved in the past it didn't work. What makes them think it's going to work now? I don't know why. You know, 4 million yen, maybe that's messing with their heads. I don't really know. But it seems to be like a really stupid idea to me. With Capcom taking Breath of Fire to the mobile gaming, which, if any of you remember that pretty much killed any chance of us getting a Breath of Fire game for any of the consoles, because the last one we got was Dragon Quarter, and we all know how bad that was. This is how you kill things. Capcom was an amazing company with tons of titles, great characters, and brought them a shit ton of money, and pretty much made them like Nintendo. Like, they were known all over the world. Their characters became, you know, iconic heroes, and there were iconic villains and such. But at one point, it's like they threw it all away. You know, it's like they put all the good stuff in a box and just tossed them away into an attic. They took away Dino Crisis, Okami, Beautiful Joe, Onimusha series. They're pretty much done with that. And now I just don't understand, because they've taken titles like Resident Evil, they've continued them, but they also destroyed it by making Resident Evil 6. You also have to remember, too, that they had 4 Mega Man games planned, plus the atrocity of canceling Mega Man Legends 3. The main reason why many people bought a 3DS in the first place. 4 main Mega Man games canceled. Resident Evil pretty much destroyed. They rebooted Devil May Cry because 4 didn't sell that well. And Devil May Cry, the reboot, did not sell well at all. Now, but you also have to look at this, why they're doing this, it's because it's about profit. These days, it's about profit. They want to make the money. And unfortunately, that is what is destroying the gaming world. It's all about the profit. Profit just means they're going to get a lot of money, obviously. But we're also dealing with, if you're just going to think about profit the whole time, the game itself is going to suffer. The development is going to suffer. And that's what happens. Now, another thing about this is they pretty much only have 2 series keeping them alive. And it's pretty much Street Fighter and Monster Hunter, and that is where a bulk of this is coming from. Is from the sales from Monster Hunter, which, you know, a lot of people really don't know about, and they really should, because it's a good game series to play. But they're using this half baked idea. They're taking money that from a well-earned series and they're putting it towards mobile gaming, where it should be going back into making console games. Characters we all know and love. Bring back Okami, bring back Beautiful Joe, Onimusha definitely needs to come back, Mega Man needs to come back. You all need to wake up and just smell the coffee. Like I said, it's just not gonna work. You gotta give us the franchises, and like I said, I'm getting like upset about this and I'm repeating myself, but this is like a legit problem, because Capcom is a major. Their games were like a major driving force in what I do today, like my reviews, my artwork, my stories and stuff. I look at those games and see how great the gameplay is, how great the story and characters are, and I'm like, I gotta do the same thing. So everybody, that's it for this. So if you all like this, please subscribe, hit the like button, and hopefully we see some good come out of this and they don't go through with this deal. So everybody, thanks for watching. I'm One Big Boss, and I will see you all next time.